All right, so while I'm waiting for the throttle body video or to finish that shit up, I'm gonna be doing the VR4 brakes. Got my brakes here, I painted them. I have the front knuckles and I put new wheel bearings. And these are the VR4 tie rod ends. I have all 4 brake rotors. And then just gotta get it up in the air and start taking it apart. Everything's all together. Had some casualties. Fuck. And I got brake fluid all over it. But it looks good. Got the spacer on so my wheels will fit. And yeah, I didn't paint this. I should have painted this. But I think it'll be fine. Or maybe I'll just paint it one day, like while it's on the car. And then I'm using the SL tie rod end. It fit fine, so I don't know why everyone says you need to swap that out, but yeah, it looks good. I don't know how much of the last clip I was able to record because my phone keeps dying randomly, but I got the caliper on. I'm gonna show you guys. So here's the caliper, it's on, brake rotor on, proper size, caliper. My bleeding tool is not 100% working, so I'm just using the pump directly on the valve, and as soon as fluid starts coming out, I just tighten the valve and hopefully that's good. But I'm gonna throw the wheel on and I want to make sure that it's working because it kind of feels like it's locking up, but at the same time the brake rotor isn't fully seated on the hub. So I'm going to throw the wheel on and then I'm probably going to drive around the lot real quick and make sure that all is good, and then I'll wrap up the other side off camera. All right, so got the wheel on, I drove it around and it's doing good. I got new wheels, so these are 19s by 9.5 and I think it's plus 22. The problem with the old wheels is the rear 2 were warped. Not only that, but it wasn't square. The rears were 9.5 and the fronts are 8.5. And on top of that, the offset's terrible. I had to run a 1-inch spacer just to get the fitment that I wanted, and this is no spacer, so it's pretty close. I did buy spacers. I bought I think it's 3mm spacers, and I needed that to clear the front calipers because unfortunately, even with this wheel design and the offset that these are, it is still hitting the caliper in the front. So I mean, without a spacer. So I'm gonna have to camber in the front a little bit until I either get the new calipers, or I mean the Gen 2 calipers, or a different set of wheels. I don't know yet, but I thought the 19s would look good on this design because it doesn't look like 19s. They look the same size, but this is a 19, so that's mainly because of the 3-piece design. These aren't even real 3 pieces. These are just like off-brand Workmeisters from Alibaba. So, and I painted the face because they don't come in this color, and it's not perfect, but it's metallic silver with clear coat. And then I'm gonna order some silver hardware so I can put in the silver hardware. But the brake looks really good. It looks way better on camera, actually. You can definitely see that they're a lot bigger, especially with these wheels. They're really going to show off the brakes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other side, and then I'm going to put the spacers on all 4 and put the front wheels on, and I'm gonna show you guys the car after. Look at this fitment. This is why I needed the spacer. Ooh. Dang. This fitment is crazy. Oh my god. Looks so good. Barely clear the caliper with the spacer, but it looks so good. So the plan is, because the spacer, there is some poke, and I know for sure I'm gonna rub, so I do want to roll the fenders, and I have like 2 degrees of camber that I can put into the front. I'm gonna put the spacers on the rears as well. I don't have them on right now, and I'm gonna actually pull out camber because oh, you guys can't see it, but there's a fat lip in the rear. If you guys have owned these cars, there's a pretty big lip on the rear. I'm gonna shave it down, and I'm gonna get the rear fitment really tight. And yeah, I'm just waiting on my exhaust. I gotta make a new exhaust, and then I'm gonna lower the car some more. Dude, it doesn't get any better than that. That is crazy. I can't wait to go lower. It's gonna look perfect on the 19s. That's a money shot. Oh, did you look good? All right, so it's been a good little bit since I last recorded. I finished the brakes a while ago, and I believe that was the last clip I recorded. But yeah, it's been like a week, and I've done a couple things to it. So as you guys last remember, I installed these wheels, new tires, and I did get an alignment, and the alignment machine like ruined the spokes. So these black lines are like in the clear coat now, and I'm just gonna have to sand it back down and repaint it, and then use like 2K clear. So the rear brakes, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but they make a lot of dust, and I just cleaned these like 3 days ago. Look at that. But they look good. Oh yeah, you can really see the dust in that. But yeah, I went ahead, and because I didn't balance any of the wheels, so I balanced the rear wheels. I went ahead and I cut out the lip, like I was saying before, on the quarter panel. I don't know. Oh, you guys can see right there. There's like a little box where I didn't cut. Where is it at? Right there. Yeah. So I went ahead and cut the lips out on either side, and I cut it because this has like a double flare lip, or like a double layer lip, and to roll it, it actually bacons the outer skin. So I didn't want to roll it. Even if it doesn't bacon it, it actually pulls the quarter panel out. So that's what happened to the primer car, and yeah, I basically learned from that. So once I did that, I went ahead and lowered the rear just a little bit. I lowered it like a 1/4 inch. The front, I did the same as well. I rolled this lip a little bit, so right now the fender liner is actually lower than this lip. Right here isn't rolled, but if you guys remember before, I had like some of my fender like was flared out, so I went ahead and rolled that back, and it's tucked in really well. And I've been riding like this for about a week now, and no issues whatsoever. I do scrub on that side, and I'm scrubbing on the fender liner actually, but that's the only place that I scrub. I hit pretty hard bumps. I mean, I daily this car, so I go everywhere, and yeah, I haven't had any scrubbing anywhere. It rides really good. I'm happy with the new wheels and tires. I went ahead and put the front lip on, as you guys can see. It looks so good. This time I went ahead and I drilled out holes. So I took the OEM bolts and I put them through the lip. And so basically it's hard mounted to the bumper like factory, and it looks good. So it's on there, it's not gonna fly off. I snapped these bolts on the sides, on both sides I snapped the bolts. So I'm just gonna have to put some like self-tappers, but I've got like 4 bolts around the front and the corners holding it on, and it looks great. It's not going anywhere. I did not paint it this time, as you guys can see. It's literally on there. But yeah, I didn't paint it this time because when you hit anything or you scrub on like a speed bump, it just pulls like most of the paint off. That's what happened to the old lip, and then the old lip eventually flew off. But yeah, it looks great. This is where I'm at right now after the brakes, the wheels, tires. I want to get coilovers on Black Friday, and the car is filthy. Look at this. It's literally bad. So that happened because my MAF actually went out, and my MAF had been going out. I had been having a weird stuttering issue where the car would just cut power, but then it would come right back like just like a split second. And it did happen on the dyno, and that's why the second reading in the last video, it was down by like 3 horsepower, and that's literally what happened. So I went ahead and unplugged the MAF because one day it was just smoking like crazy, smelled like straight gas. It wouldn't run right. Unplugged it and it ran right. So I had been riding around like that for a couple of days, and I was actually shooting flames and stuff. But I went ahead and put in a new MAF, so that's all sorted. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Feels great. Oh, I just can't get enough. It looks so good. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. So brakes look great, perform great. Got to get a special part number for the rear rotors, but the front, super easy. Don't even have to replace the tie rod end, even though you probably should. But yeah, it's gonna do it. It's probably gonna be a little bit before I do anything more to it. I do have long tube headers to install, but I want to get a welder first. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before I post anything more. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.